Hey everybody, welcome back to Lone Wolf Picker. It is the third week in April. Kind of losing track of time. April 17th. So these are my TTM returns for this past week. Not too bad. We got 10 returns, it looks like. And so we'll start off with Wayne Kirby. He is a coach with the New York Mets. I actually sent this to him last October, right before the season ended. And I guess I just hoped that he would still be with the Mets and get his mail and return it. So it's kind of good. I got 2 of 2 returned. The 1992 Donruss, or 93 Donruss rated rookie. And the 1993 Score rookie. And then we have a return from William Andrews. And I got him 3 of 3. It took 23 days. And the 82 Topps Leaders card. I'll have to check and see if any of those other guys sign. I did not check that out. 85 Topps. And then a friend gave me a bunch of these 81 Fleer that I'd never seen before. Not sure why, but that is Mr. Williams with the ball there. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen these before. Up until a few months ago, I had not. So but that's what the backs of them look like. And they were all in that format. There was never one player singled out. It was always a shot of an action play. So there's kind of cool. So I had to do a little bit of research on that one to find out who's holding the ball. So yeah, so nice returns there from Mr. Andrews. Next we have another LPG return from Craig Wisman. He also sent me a letter that I was not careful opening up my envelope, which I thought I had learned my lesson, but it tore off, and he just said, good luck with your collection. And he came back in 23 days. I sent several off at the same time, so you're going to be seeing in between, as far as the rest of them go, in between 19 and 22 days. So that was another for my 91 Pro Set Golf set. And then and here's one of Wayne Levy, or Levi. It did come back bent there in the corner. You can't see it there, but when I hold it up a little bit, you can see where it bent. And again, he was 23 days. So nice return there. And then this one was from the 1980 Topps football. And I had only recently started trying to get some doubles signed. I know Mark Mosley signs as well. I sent to John Smith because I know he was always a quick turnaround. I had sent to him years ago. I noticed that it only, took about a week or two, and this one was no exception. It took 22 days for John Smith to come back, so I'll be sending this off to Mark Mosley next. All right. And then a couple of my favorite sets here coming up for Mark Collins of the Giants. I love the 88 Pro Set. Don't know why. Maybe it's because it's their first year, but I just love the Pro Set cards. And the action packed, again, maybe one of the few out there that really like these. But I just really love those cards. And I was hoping that this was the Mark Collins from the inaugural set that was put out, that just had the Bears, the Redskins, and the Giants. And when I got this back, I noticed it was not because it's numbered 184. So that was after the trial run. It came out. His car, and I gotta make sure, but I think he was in that inaugural set as well. But each of those sets of those three teams had, I want to say 15 to 20 cards, so it was a 60 card set. I'll have to do some checking. Sorry, I didn't do my research on that one. A lot going on, so yeah, that was a nice return from Mark Collins. Again, 23 days, and I had written to Mark 2 or 3 years ago, so got another one that I'm going to try and complete. Archie Griffin, and there's one with his brother, and he signed 2 of 3. I sent an 81 Fleer along with these 2. He did not sign that one, so if you're going to send to him, just go ahead and send 2 to him. I always put in my letters, if you want a card, go ahead and keep it. It never bothers me if players keep the cards. In fact, that's really a good sign, because of the fact that a lot of these guys never got their cards. I know from a fact the baseball players, Topps never distributed cards to them back in the day. So I would assume for football it was the same. But this will be going out to his brother Ray to get him to sign this one. So I'll get that ready to go this week and see how long that takes to come back. And then there's a return from Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Donahue. Got a nice best wishes there. Always like, it's not personalized, but I don't know, it's just something. I think sometimes my letters show that I am a collector and that I don't try and get rid of these. I had a friend ask this week, sent me a letter or a text asking me, is there a reason why I just send out football cards? And it's just because I really like the game, especially when I was a kid growing up. So I love the old cards. I love getting signatures, especially if I can get Bears back. But I just love football. Was never able to play, and so watching and collecting cards was the next best thing for me. The Donahue was 19 days, by the way. Sorry about that. Then I got Burt Jones. Initially, I bought one of those. If you've ever gone to Walgreens and seen those packs that they got hanging on the wall, I bought one of those, and there were some LSU packs in there, so I opened those up. And so I had the other 2. I think this is 81. No, 1980 Topps and 1977 Topps. Yeah, I got that one right. So, yeah, those are kind of nice at Burt Jones. The 80 Topps is really kind of a really nice card. I like that. Really sharp, almost centered. But yeah, that'll definitely nice addition to my collection. And that took 19 days. And then got a return, finally, some baseball here. Back to baseball, end it with baseball. Started it with baseball. And it's Jeff Tackett. And that's from 91 Pro Cards. And then, 94 Topps. Yep, 94 Topps. A little sketchy on the Topps from 90 to 95 due to the fact that my kids were very young, so I was taking care of them. But kind of nice cards. I have this Pro set, and it was very difficult to put together, so I just bought it online instead. After opening 2 boxes or 2.5 boxes, I knew their distribution was worse than Topps, so I knew I was not going to get a set. So I just happened to buy one, and then my extras I've been sending off little by little. And then I didn't really notice this at the time, but it looks like it got smudged there, so I'd kind of like to know who the Angel player is and the umpire, but it'd be kind of difficult. Kind of looks like Chad Curtis, but I don't know. And as far as the umpire goes, I have no clue. But this took 88 days. And so that rounds out my returns for the week. So I hope you guys are doing well. A couple more weeks here, I'll be taking up for another Comic-Con. Probably won't come back with as many autographs as I came back with from Chicago, but should be a fun time. Again, if you like the video, go ahead and click the like button. If you're the first time viewer, please feel free to subscribe. I try and do these every week. If you don't know what TTM stands for, it does stand for through the mail, and a lot of us out there just enjoy sharing what we get back from week to week. So y'all take care and have a good week. Bye.